Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Planet X News, June 21st, 2019. And a very, very mysterious photograph has just been released, and it is all over mainstream media. Yes, I guess we're getting right back into some UFO disclosure. And I have the photograph. It's quite interesting. And right off the bat, NASA has released a statement pertaining to this Curiosity rover probe photograph. And to be quite frankly, wait till you hear their explanation. It's absolutely ludicrous. Maybe NASA should get on the same page as the U.S. government and the United States Navy now, and maybe try to help out with a little bit of this UFO extraterrestrial disclosure. So I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to get their notifications from the boob tube, and we'll go ahead and pull this stuff up. A couple real quick announcements. I'm going to go ahead and get my live stream rolling right here so I can see the live chat. Let's get rid of that ad. Well, alrighty then. Okay, I got that all set up. And let's just balance this out just a little bit. So anyways, I was just doing a few things on the internet, and this article came up. And at first, I thought it was like kind of tabloid, because the article that I was looking at was coming from the Independent, which is kind of like a tabloid website, online newspaper. But then as I searched the title, I started to find that this particular image that came out on June 16th was now all over mainstream media. So that kind of made me look twice at it. And after I looked at the photograph, I thought to myself, okay, this is a possibility. You know, folks, over the years, you know, people have said that this Curiosity probe, the pictures that are coming back, they kind of match the Arizona desert or the New Mexico desert. You know, all of that is just absolutely possible. You know, whoever coined the phrase for NASA, never a straight answer, hit the nail right on the head. But anyways, you know, I started poking around. You guys know how analytical I am. I want to know. So I took a few screenshots of the original photograph. I did my little thing with converting it to 4K, getting rid of the pixelization, created an inverted image of it, created a thermal image of it, and lo and behold, I think that it is some type of craft. Now here's the thing. NASA reports that it passed by the view of the rover at lightning speed. It was only captured in one frame. Okay, then that would definitely be something moving very, very quick. It was also very, very far away. And you can see in my thumbnail, I've actually blown this up. And you can see by the yellow arrow. And I blew this up and I looked at it, and at first I thought to myself, I don't know. Let me take a look at this a little further. But before we get into all of that, I just wanted to make a little announcement. Back in April, I created a Planet X News group Facebook page. And I completely forgot all about it. I mean, I didn't even put a banner on it. I created the group, and I got sidetracked, and I actually just forgot about it. And today I received a notice from Facebook telling me that there were people waiting to have their approval to join the closed group. And I was like, what the hell is that? And when I clicked on it, well, it took me to the Planet X News group page. And what I was doing is I was creating it for all of you in case you wanted to share pictures, you guys wanted to converse with each other, share articles and things of that nature, because you can't really do that on the Planet X News Facebook page. So I'm going to leave everybody a link for this. It's actually in the description box underneath this video. You'll see it. It says Planet X News Group Facebook page. Share your pictures. Click on it right now. Go there, and I'll approve everybody. Now, if you make an ass out of yourself and you post nonsense, well, you won't be hanging around there too much, will you? So keep it clean and keep it related. Whatever you feel that you want to share, go ahead and share it. I don't care if you share a recipe for some food or something. But yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys that real quick. But this photograph really caught my eye. And something else that's been catching my eye is now anytime I post a photograph or an article, anything UFO related, oh my Lord, on Facebook, oh my God, the troll babies are coming out in droves. I don't even know who these people are. I've never seen their names before. One thing's kind of suspicious. They all have this little logo above their name that says Top Fan. Top Fan. Like they're one of my top fans? I don't think so. Because they're leaving ridiculous statements and ridiculous comments. And I don't know. It just seems like as soon as I touch this subject, it turns to crap. I don't know. Maybe people don't believe in it. I do. I believe in extraterrestrial life. I believe that there is other life outside of this world that we live in. It's almost literally impossible to think otherwise. But then again, who the hell am I? I'm just some guy on YouTube. Anyways, let's jump out of here. Hey, I promise this isn't going to be a 2-hour and 45-minute live stream like this morning. But this morning, man, I was on a roll. I had a couple of cups of coffee in me. And, yeah, man, I was on a roll. This is the Planet X News group public page. Now, I turned it into public, so, you know, anybody can jump on here as long as you're approved. You can jump on here. We could all share some information together. What I did find out is I've uploaded some stuff on here now, some videos. And when I try to upload a video on my personal page, my public figure page, or the Planet X News Facebook page, it takes forever. But because this page is new and it's a group page, I guess they don't know about it yet. So I upload a quick video here. It took 30 seconds. Yeah. And then I tested it out again. I took the same video, uploaded it to my personal Facebook page. It took 5 minutes. Took the same video, uploaded it to the Planet X News Facebook page. It took 5 minutes. Uploaded it to my public figure page on Facebook. It took 5 minutes. What the hell's up with that? Maybe they try to deter me. It doesn't, because I'll put the video set for upload and I'll walk away. And I'll go cut my grass or make something to eat or watch the news. Doesn't bother me one bit. YouTube does the same thing to me. If I try to upload a video, if it's 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 minutes long, it takes 2 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah, that's right. 2 hours and 45 minutes. So, once again, they're trying to deter me. That's why I don't upload videos anymore. I just simply live stream it. But anyways, folks, this is the group page, and you guys are free to post whatever you want on here. I will moderate it. And again, you know, if you post some stupid stuff, man, you know, you're getting the axe. So mind your manners. Share the information. And this was the video right here I've already posted. Curiosity spots mysterious light flash on Mars. And I posted the pictures, and I created 4K ultra high definition photographs to make things a little more clear. This was a cool video that somebody posted right here. Kind of like, it was like they have a song jamming to this. It was kind of like a spoof video. So I've uploaded a bunch of stuff already. The video that I uploaded was this Alexa video. And whoever hasn't heard this yet,
high altitudes for a purpose undisclosed.
You got to hear this. Hold on one second. This guy has one of these Alexa things, and he asked it a question. He said something, Alexa, what are chemtrails? Listen to what this thing had to say.
Alexa, what is a chemtrail?
Chemtrail. Trails left by aircraft are actually chemical or biological agents deliberately sprayed at high altitudes for a purpose undisclosed to the general public in clandestine programs directed by government officials.
Where in the hell did Alexa...
What is a chemtrail?
Chemtrail.
What the hell's going
left
on
by
here?
Aircraft.
There we go. Alexa, where'd she get that information, man? She hit the nail right on the head. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. But let me jump over here real quick and shrink my face down. There we go. So let me go ahead and grab this link. I'll put it in the live chat. And the link to this new group page, it's in the description box underneath this video. Remember, it says Planet X News group page. So you guys, jump over here if you're on Facebook. Join up with this group. We'll have some fun here. This gives you guys the ability to share your photographs and other things and, have at it. The Planet X News Facebook page, it's still there. I'll be posting things on it, every single day like I always do. But getting back down here, I posted some pictures on here from the last couple of really good captures. Let me get to something right here. And as soon, the comments aren't on here. They're on my public figure page. As soon as I shared these photographs on my other Facebook pages, the troll babies came out in droves. Oh my dear God. People really need to get a grip and get a life. And they didn't even look at the photograph. They just stopped by, made their wise ass comment, didn't even look at it, didn't even look at the other photographs that I converted, made their stupid statements, and rolled on. And I do understand that there is some conspiracy out there that, the rover is like roving around the desert somewhere here in the United States and not really on Mars. There is a very, very high possibility that the boys in blue at NASA landed this craft on Mars, and it's been rolling around there, and there's always going to be conspiracy around NASA because that's the way they like it. But regardless, I don't care if this photograph was taken on Mars or taken in the damn desert. I don't know how this photograph was leaked, but it's all over mainstream media. So I'll play this little short video right here, and guys, check it out.
Alien conspiracy theorists are going to be all over a new Mars image.
You hear
NASA's
that?
Curiosity rover just captured this bizarre glowing light on the red planet. In images taken seconds before and after, there was no sign of the light. NASA isn't quite sure what caused the anomaly, but they do say it could just be sunlight reflecting off a shiny rock. or maybe a cosmic ray that interfered with Curiosity's camera. Curiosity is no stranger to the mysterious lights. It's captured similar shots before, like this one.
Okay, now that we got that over with, I'm going to get out of Facebook. And here was the article by The Independent. But before we get into this article, I typed in that specific title. Mysterious glowing light on Mars captured by NASA's Curiosity probe. I typed that into Google. And this is what came up. You see it right there? That's what I typed in. Right there. And I hit, search. Well, look at this. Here's all the videos. Now check it out. MSN.com, MSN.com, WLTX.com. That's got to be Texas. MSN.com, ABC10.com, MSN.com, KTVB.com, KREM.com, WWLTV.com. They all have the same video. They all have the same article. You know, they do that in the news. So I'm looking at this, and here's all the articles. They're piling up. This just came out on June 16th. Okay, so it's all over mainstream media. And you guys can type it in too. Mysterious glowing light. Just use my title to this video, and you guys could go out there and check it out yourself, in case any of you think I'm a liar. Anyhow, anywho, anyway. Let's check out what they say, and then we'll get to these pictures. It says a photograph taken by NASA's Curiosity rover on Mars has captured a mysterious bright glow on a distant Martian hillside. The black and white photograph shows the desert landscape with high rocky hills in the background. In front of the larger rock formation, a tiny elongated white blob appears to be streaking past. I'll show you what that white blob looks like, because it's nothing like a blob. So anyways, it goes on to say that NASA has previously admitted to similar anomalies in pictures taken by the probe. This image was taken on June 16th, and while conspiracy theorists, me, see, I'm a conspiracy realist. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Okay? I search for the truth. I'm not looking to, all this propaganda and crap. So it says, and while conspiracy theorists have said the photograph is evidence of extraterrestrials on the red planet, it appears more likely to have been a cosmic ray. Oh my God. Some kind of camera, lens flare, or sunlight reflecting off of rocks. Huh. Yeah. Well, if it was a cosmic ray, why would it be traveling horizontally across very close to the surface of Mars? I studied cosmic rays for years. I know all about cosmic rays. I talk to all of you about cosmic rays. You're not going to catch cosmic rays on the rover camera. Sorry. You're sure as hell not going to catch them traveling horizontally. Like that. That doesn't make any sense, does it? Now, they have to throw the lens flare in there. That is the number one troll comment when it comes to Planet X research. Oh, it's a lens flare. That's all they can say. Sunlight reflecting off of rocks? Nah, I don't think so. Because when I show you the photographs after I worked with them, you're going to clearly see that it's nothing like what they say. The article goes on to say that the Curiosity rover landed on the surface of Mars in 2012 and is armed with 17 cameras. Since then, it has roamed all over the planet, beaming back huge amounts of data along with vast quantities of photographs. Many other pictures it has captured have featured anomalous lights too. You know, I don't know what's wrong with these people. Okay? I guess they have small minds too, or they just don't want us to know that possibly Mars was inhabited at another period of time. Maybe there's a high possibility that there are extraterrestrials that have bases on Mars, that frequent Mars. Maybe they stop over there for a few coronas on their way to Earth. Who knows? But when you outright come out with these types of asinine excuses, cosmic rays, a camera lens flare, and sunlight reflecting off of a rock. Yeah. Let's get the hell out of this article because it's starting to piss me off. So let's just get out of here. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll put this in the live chat also. You guys want to check it out. Now, I don't want nothing to do with it. Yeah, let's just get out of there. Let's get into the Planet X News UFO file. Bum, 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 bum. Alrighty then. This is the original photograph that NASA posted, or whatever was leaked. I'll blow it up a little bit. Now, you see it. I'll get it full screen here. Now, you can see in the background here, you have kind of a smoky, hazy looking background of some weathered rolling hills, and you have the front drop in front of you, some dark, sandy looking hills, supposedly on Mars. Now, even looking at the original photograph that you see on your screen right now, if I zoom in, this is the furthest that their picture will let me zoom in. Now, take a look at that. It has some very, very distinctive shapes to it. And I've never seen a cosmic ray. Well, let's just put it this way. You don't see cosmic rays. You don't see them. The only time you see cosmic rays is possibly on the stereo core 2. That's about it. So, where the hell is there a coronagraph type camera? Oh, okay, it's got 17 cameras. I don't foresee that being a cosmic ray. What, just one? Just one little cosmic ray traveling horizontally, super fast, where it was only captured in one frame. Well, a cosmic ray would only be captured in one frame. But they are long streaks of light. That's what they look like when you capture them on those types of cameras that are on these spacecraft. So, as you can see, if you guys listened to my live stream earlier this morning, we were comparing some photographs that I got from the moon landings of Apollo 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and I caught some strange looking illuminated objects right above the moon's surface, and then we were comparing those photographs to what the Navy fighter pilot planes captured in 2004 on their gun cameras. And wow, when I looked at this photograph, it matches the moon photographs from 1970, 71, 72, and it matches the gun camera photographs and video from 2004 from the United States Navy that's just been leaked all over the media. And now here we have this photograph from June 16th, 2019. And guess what? The shape is identical. Identical. So, wow. Somebody's pulling our leg. Let's get the hell out of their crap photograph. And that's a video. I converted this one into high definition, so we can zoom into it a lot closer without the pixelization. So as we do zoom into it, I'll just back up just a little bit. As we do zoom into it, now we can see a pretty distinctive shape. It's actually a very large craft. If you pan all the way back, and I actually zoomed in. So let's go back to the original one real quick. So from the distance of the rover looking all the way out there, well, that's a pretty far distance. So in order for that craft to actually be that size in this photograph, it would have to be pretty big. Or else it would be like this little tiny little dot, but it's actually pretty big. So let's get out of here with their crap original photograph. This is what I produced. I zoomed in a little bit, turned it into a high definition photograph, and we can see that it definitely has some shape. There's that little, I don't even know what to call it, that little thing right at the bottom. And that's what we were comparing this morning to the Apollo mission photographs that I found and the 2004 gun camera footage from the Navy planes, and now this one. And they're all the same shape. And they all have this, I don't know what to call it, this little protrusion coming out of the bottom. So that's what got me going. The minute I saw that shape, I said to myself, holy hell, that looks like the moon photographs that I captured the other day poking around in some archives, and the gun camera footage. So let's get out of here. Let's move on. This was a video. That's a video of it. Now, I softened this photograph up even more. So not only did I convert it to 4K, I also softened the photograph to take out even more pixelization, and let's check it out. So as we move even closer, now, yes, it does get a little blurry, but all of the pixelization is completely gone. The photo is what we refer to, it's soft. So now you can see perfect definition. Perfect definition. How in the hell is that going to be a reflection off of a rock for 1 split second? How would that be a lens flare for only 1 second? How would that be a cosmic ray streaking horizontally across the surface of Mars with that shape? Yeah, you guys are on the same page as me. Somebody's not telling the truth. So whenever you pan back and you take a look at the photograph, now you can really see. You kind of get a little bit of a depth perception and a distance perception. So you could see all the Smoky Mountains in the background there. And it seems to be that this object is between that mountain range in the back and the small mountain range, the little rolling hills in the front. So to me, that definitely has a very particular shape. no doubt about it. But I went a step further. You know me, man. I'm not satisfied. So I took the same photograph that I had in the Ultra 4K and I inverted it. And, you know, using some of these inversion techniques, you could bring out some other things that you normally wouldn't see in the regular photograph. So I did just that. Now we can zoom into it a little bit better. I'll put it right in the middle of the screen. And now with the inversion, we're reversing the light, we're reversing the colors, we're inverting it. Now look at it. So, does that look like a lens flare? Does it look like a cosmic ray? None of you would know what a cosmic ray looks like because none of us have ever seen one. The only time I see them is on the Stereo Core 2, and they are, they're just like these little blips that spit across the screen within a split second. But they don't look like that. They're not shaped like a vehicle. But NASA must really think that we're stupid. So, I don't care if this photograph was captured in the desert of New Mexico or Arizona, where people say that the rover, that's where they, take the pictures and they have all of this staged. Same thing with the moon landings. They say that those were filmed in a studio and so on and so forth. There is a new program that's just come out on the Science Channel where they have a person who's a conspiracy theorist, another person who's kind of in between, and a real NASA astronaut. And they've been tearing apart the moon landing. And each episode gets even better. And they have proved that the shielding of the LEM did have enough shielding to make it through all of the radiation belts. They've had scientists to prove it. They did a pretty good job. They even convinced me. But anyways, with all the evidence that I've seen lately, I do believe that we did land on the moon. And there may have been some hocus pocus in some studios at some point in time. But I do believe that we landed on the moon. I have listened to some very, very interesting communications with the astronauts while they were walking on the moon in different landings. And they're just outright saying, "Oh, we're not alone up here." Okay. Well, there would be no need to say anything like that if you were staging a moon landing. Like, who the hell wrote that into the script? And they were supposed to be on the private communication feed with NASA, not the public one. But that information was caught. And it's been out there for quite some time. So here we have this inverted photograph. And let's just zoom in one more time. It's got a very, very distinct shape to it. Cosmic ray? Get out of here. As soon as I'm done with this live stream, I'm going to email NASA and I'm going to send them a picture of my ass and tell them, yeah, look, check out this cosmic ray I just photographed. Pathetic. Here I converted it over into a thermal image, and this just goes to show me immediately, once again, that it's not a cosmic ray, a lens flare, or light shining off of a rock. Man. You see the distinctive shape? Pretty damn distinctive. So, if it's light shining off of a rock, is the rock floating? Because that object seems to be quite a distance off the ground. And it's definitely not on the mountain range in the back. So what the hell would it be reflecting off of? Aha! They slipped up. Yeah, they slipped up real bad. Now I converted this and zoomed in. I wanted to get a better view of it, a closer view, so I could zoom in even further. So we can zoom in all the way. It's going to get a little blurry, but we'll be able to get a pretty distinctive view of what that object is. Yeah, it's blurry. Pan back a little bit. You can see the mountain range back here. Here's the ground level right here. And this is the Curiosity probe's view of this object. You know, folks, you could think what you want to think, but whenever I catch NASA releasing a photograph, or maybe it was leaked out, I don't know how exactly the photograph got out there, but when they come up with these asinine excuses, well, that just triggers me to look into it even further. Because I know what cosmic rays are. I study them. I read about them all the time. That's not a cosmic ray. That's not a lens flare. And it sure as hell isn't light shining off of a rock. Because where's the light? Aha. Yeah. Where is your light source? Aha. Yeah. Well, if you've got dark mountains in the background, where would the light be coming from? And that light would have to be traveling a very far distance to reflect back into the camera. Okay. So, you know, the mystery, and I zoomed in on this too. I got a real close-up shot of it so I could zoom in all the way, put it like right in your screen. You can see the very, very distinctive shape. Now, take a look at that little tiny bump right on the bottom right there. Let's get out of here. And we're going to compare that to the gun camera photograph. This is the 2004 photograph that came from the U.S. Navy airplane, jet, and it was, you know, following this object. Does that object right there on your screen look pretty damn similar to what we just looked at that was just photographed on Mars? Or am I blind? I mean, do I need to get glasses or what? Because it looks pretty damn similar to me. What are they going to say? That's a cosmic ray? That's a lens flare? Oh, that lens flare went from 80,000 feet all the way to the ocean level in a split second. Must be a lens flare. But yet, the U.S. Navy has hours and hours and hours of gun camera film, video footage from all of these encounters. Man, they must really think that we're stupid. Let's check out these photographs that I snapped on the moon. And if you guys missed my long-ass live stream this morning, we were talking about this. So here we go. I snapped these. These are from, I don't know if this is from the Apollo 12, 13, or 14. I forget which one it is. I should have labeled them. But look right up here. Same identical shape. Look what's at the bottom. Right there. There's that little point. I don't know exactly what that is. So it matches the photograph from the Navy plane, and now it matches the photograph taken on Mars from the Curiosity probe. Oh, that's the box that I found on the moon. Let me get to that other. Here we go. Now, this photograph, this was taken on another moon landing mission. And looky what we got there. They're back. Right there. Look at the little point. Look at the shape. So there's some kind of little point of some kind of protrusion at the bottom. And it's on that one. And it's on that one. And it was on the other photograph. And these were different landings. This is another different landing. Same thing. One there, one there. You can barely see right there at the bottom. You could see that little, kind of like a little V shape. I don't know exactly what it is. I haven't been able to get a crystal clear photograph of it. And that was some other structure that we were looking at on the moon. But you know, folks, it just goes to show you that as soon as you come out with some things that are like, you know, the absolute truth, you can tell by people's comments. And they just come out of nowhere. And they're not normal subscribers. They're just like, wow, how did they even find my Facebook post? Wow. Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I'm going to go ahead and bring that inversion photograph up. I don't know, like, what do you guys think? You know, leave me a couple comments under the video. And, hell, it could have been taken out in the desert, like they say. The Curiosity rover could be roving around Arizona or New Mexico. Or it could be on Mars. You never know with NASA. But all I know is that shape matches the photographs from the Navy in 2004, and it matches the photographs that I captured from the moon landings just a few days ago. Maybe somebody overlooked those moon landing photographs, but I didn't. I searched for hours all over the moon, each landing, and I found them. And I found some weird box, some big box. I don't know what the hell it is, but it's not supposed to be there. And that object right there, I really can't say it shouldn't be there, but it's there. And it sure as hell isn't a cosmic ray or a lens flare or light shining off of a rock. What do you guys think? Yeah. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Hey, listen. You guys get over there and jump onto that group Facebook page, and let's see how things work out. You guys can share photographs. You guys can chat with each other. It doesn't seem like Facebook is censoring that group page, because I just opened it up in April, forgot all about it, so it's kind of been flying under the radar like a cosmic ray. And we'll see how that goes. It will be another good way for me to share some information with all of you guys. I don't think that these group pages get censored as much. It's kind of different. We'll see. But the link is in the description box, and I'll be uploading some small video clips, pictures, and the news articles from the Planet X News website. And there's still some things I'm not going to be able to put on Facebook. We'll be putting that on the private network. The private network is a backup, and that is something that is a must. You never know when social media is going to turn the lights out on you because you're poking around or you're getting too close or you violate one of their community standards, like being a realist. So if you guys want to join our private membership, the link's in the description box underneath. And I would also advise joining our email program because there are so many of you that do not get notifications. You do not know what's going on inside of Planet X News. And then 3 months go by and you're like, oh, wow, you're still on YouTube. Yeah. So it only takes a few minutes to click on the link, sign up for the email notification. I send out one email blast every day. You can sit there at your leisure, check out the articles. If it's a video link to a live stream, I'll include that. Whatever information I have, it will all go in there. And you can check it out at a later time when you have time. So anyways, folks, I just felt compelled to bring this to you. I thought it was very, very interesting. And more and more and more of this disclosure is leaking out. You know, one thing I do wish for, and that is within my lifetime, I would like to see this disclosure come out full steam. Now, I know maybe we will never hear it come out of the President of the United States' mouth, but maybe somebody higher up within the government says something about it, has a press conference about it, and they show more evidence, crystal clear evidence. That would make me happy. And I was reading through a bunch of the comments from my live stream this morning. I got a whole bunch of emails and inbox messages. And believe it or not, people actually thanked me for being real. Not being some fake YouTube personality. I am who I am. I shoot from the hip and I speak my mind. And one thing you don't ever have to worry about is me lying to you, because there's no need to lie about anything. There's no need to sensationalize any of this. Why? Because it's already sensational. We are truly living in some very, very unusual and exciting times, even though a lot of it is dangerous. But for a science buff like me, it's very, very interesting. And, I've been an advocate of UFO disclosure for a very, very long time. I've had my own experience in 1984. And I've videotaped them myself. You guys, if you've been with me for a little while, you've seen the videos that I recorded last August and just a few months ago, right here in the driveway in front of my house. And not just a quick flash. 15, 20 minutes of these objects zipping all around 15, 20, 25,000 feet way up in the air. Undeniable. And it was some of that video footage that I sent into MUFON that, after a couple of months, they finally got back to me. And I was asked to kind of join in as part of the disclosure, because I have a big YouTube channel. Even though I have 83,000 subscribers, about 1% of those people, if that, see my videos anymore. They've pretty much erased me from Google, and Facebook shadow bans me. Twitter does the same thing. So they kind of want to try to keep me at bay. They don't want me having this huge following. Why? Because I would enlighten all of you about what's really, really going on and what I have found and what I've captured out there by our sun. And folks, plain as day, you see what's happening to our planet. You see what's happening with our weather. Now all of a sudden, the politicians want to call it extreme climate change. Where the hell were you in 2018? Where were all of you in 2017 and 2016? Just what I thought. So apparently, since they've sent out the Parker space probe out there to kiss the sun, they've probably gotten some much better photographs of these objects orbiting the sun. And they've probably got some, good ideas on the compositions of these objects, their magnetic fields, the whole 9 yards. So that is the main reason why I think they put the Parker space probe out there to kiss the sun. And that was to get a better, clearer view of these objects that are orbiting our sun, that we refer to as Planet X. But they're not really planets. These are more than likely some type of a dwarf star. Dr. Albers refers to them as a stellar core, possibly the burned out remnants of a star. Hard to say what they really are. But they are interacting with the sun. They have been for quite a while. And the first time I actually got video from the stereo B was back in 2007, clearly showing that object orbiting the sun in a very eccentric and elliptical orbit. And it made its way around the backside of the sun and looped back out in 7 days. Not a full orbit, but going around and out in 7 days. That's fast, because the sun is 864,000 miles in diameter. So do the math. That object was moving very fast. So this is what I came up with here today, folks. And like I said, I felt compelled to show all of you this. Have an open mind. Maybe they're fallen angels or demonic entities driving that craft. Who knows? But NASA made a statement about it. It's all over the mainstream media. Yeah. So if it was nothing more than a cosmic ray or a shiny rock or a lens flare, why the hell is it all over mainstream media? Yep. That's the big question. Big question. Anyways, folks, join our Planet X News Facebook group. It's an open group. No secrets. I do have to approve your little membership there. And you guys can post what you want to post. Keep it clean. No beheadings or anything like that. And be nice with each other, because we're all in the same boat. We're all searching for the truth. We all love this disclosure and this science. No doubt about it. But I'm out of here, folks. I'm going to go have myself some dinner and poke around a little bit more and see what else I could find. Stay tuned to Planet X News. Make sure you do. Because not only am I going to continue with Planet X research, I've now taken part in this UFO disclosure. It's been a passion of mine for more than 25 years, and I welcomed the invitation, and I'm going to go full board because I want to be part of this disclosure. This is Scott from Planet X News. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Have a safe evening. Take care.